recording. What is good, YouTube? Back at it again with another video. I'm here with a video that was requested for me by somebody, reacting to a very old video. I think I've seen it before, but it's been a long time. I'm Not a Racist by Joyner. It's been a minute, you feel me? But they wanted me to react to it, so that's what we're gonna do. You ask and you shall receive. At some point. I can't say it's gonna be instant, but it'll be at some point. But yeah, make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment down below, and without further ado, let's watch it for real.
With all due respect, I don't have pity for you black niggas. That's the way I feel. Screaming.
I know it's a black man who made this song, but I'm a little intrigued, to say the least, whether or not, oh, hold on, because y'all may be, that's the right one, right? Yeah, I think that's it. Because it seems like it's doubling up here, and I don't know why. But I think it should be fine. Alrighty.
Black lives matter. All the black guys rather be deadbeats than pay your bills. Yelling nigga this and nigga that. Call everybody nigga and get a nigga mad.
I really wonder if they made him say the word.
Wanna swing at me and call me racist cause I ain't black.
Hold on.
Yelling nigga this and nigga that. Call everybody nigga and get a nigga mad. As soon as I say nigga, then everyone react. Wanna swing at me and call me racist cause I ain't black. Pound that
okay.
Talk about slavery like you was around back then. Like you was picking cotton off the fucking ground back then. Like you was on the plantation getting down back then. Alright. Look. I see a black man aiming his gun, but I'd rather see a black man claiming his son. And I don't mean just for one day and you done. I mean, you still trapped in a rut. And I work my ass off and pay my taxes for what? So you can keep living off free government assistance, food stamps for your children, but you still trying to sell them for some weed and some liquor or a fucking babysitter while you party on the road cause you ain't got no fucking goals? You already late. You motherfuckers need to get your damn priorities straight. Wait. It's like you're proud to be fake, but you lazy as fuck. And you rather sell drugs and get a job and be straight. And then you turn around and complain about the poverty rate. Fuck out of my face.
Okay.
You can't escape problems. You can pray for some change, but can't break a dollar. Got nobody else to blame, so you blame Donald. They fuck the world with a Make America Great condom. My boy's been back. I'm not racist. My sister's boyfriend's black. I'm not racist. My sister-in-law's baby cousin Tracy got a brother and his girlfriend's black.
I muted myself by accident, but because I was just so awing. I wonder what made him come up with what came with that bar, because yeah, the whole man, my sister's boyfriend's black. He said my auntie's sister's cousin's boyfriend's black or something like that. It was some weird family lineage that has nothing to do with you. Like what? All right.
Cloud. Heard there's not enough jobs for all the men in your house. Maybe we should build a wall to keep the Mexicans out. Or maybe we should send them all to the ghetto for now. I'm not racist. And I never lied, but I think there's a disconnect between your culture and mine. I worship the Einsteins, study the Steve Jobs, but you ride Tupac's dick like he was a fucking god. Oh my God. And all you care about is rapping and stunting and being ratchet, and that's the nigga within you. Music rot in your brain and slowly start to convince you. Then you let your kids listen and then a cycle.
That's facts. That is facts. This new age music is part of the reason things are the way they are. Can't even change my mind. This new age music is why the drill, you feel me, the drill culture, it just the drill in general, right? That's part of the reason, because it makes everybody it makes all of them think like this is what's cool, when it's really not. You feel me? It's really not. But they're making it seem like that's what's cool. So it's like, yo, you feel me? So that facts. Nothing to say there, but that's something like this stuff is facts.
Who continues, blame it all on the menu, blame it on those drinks, blame it on everybody except for your own race, blame it on white privileges, blame it on white kids, and just blame it on white citizens, aim at the vice president.
Okay. I know I'm pausing, but I like breaking down what's being said and like reinstating it, So, with that being said, what he's saying is completely true. Not all of the black community, but a lot of them just, it's more blame, blame, blame rather than, like, I know, I get it, right? Okay, yes, that is true. They did do this. This is bad. But you you can keep blaming all you want, but blaming ain't gonna fix the problem, right? You can point your finger at the person who did it all you want, but it's not gonna fix the problem. You feel me? Like, at the end of the day, you kind of have to just try actually do something, and a lot of people don't do anything, right? And then with that, like, some people are blaming it on people who really had nothing to do with it, right? Like, a lot of black people are blaming just like a random white person or whatever like that, or seeing them as in they were, oh, your people, your people own my people, and this, that, and the third. It's like, yes, that's true, but the person standing in front of you, especially when it's not even like a racist person, it's just a regular white person that's just not really doing nothing, it's just minding his business, and then something just inconvenient happens to them or whatever, and then they're just the person just catching strays. Like, yeah, I get it, their ancestors may have owned slaves and this, that, and the third, but he right there has nothing to do with that. He has never had anything like that. He may have never even saw anybody of color like lower than him, but because of something that his people did in the past, it reflects on how you see him, right? Goes both ways. I know it goes both ways, but at the end of the day, you kind of have to realize all around. You have to just you're gonna consistently, a black person consistently, oh, don't judge me by my color, but then you're gonna judge somebody else by theirs. You feel me? That's not really how that works. If you're not gonna judge, then you're not gonna judge at all. So,
bunch of class clowns, niggas kneeling on the field, that's a flag down. How dare you try to make demands for this money? You gon' show us some respect. You gon' stand for this country, nigga. I'm not racist.
Whoa, okay, that wasn't
for this
needed.
Type of war. I heard Eminem's rap at the awards. Who's he fighting for? Y'all can take that motherfucker too. He ain't white no more. It's like you wanna be so famous.
He's really not.
You'll do anything for attention and a little payment. I can't take you nowhere without people pointing fingers. Pants hanging off your ass. You ain't got no home training. Put your fucking pants up, nigga. Put that.
That is also true. The pants sagging isn't cool. That is also true. It's also true that, but you're just not gonna accept that fact. Like, it's not I should be able to do whatever I want, because I mean, come on, you gotta be smart about stuff still. Like, I'm gonna look at, like, either way, and it's because you can't look at a white person sagging as a black person sagging in the same light. You can't, like, nobody, even black people aren't gonna look at that the same. So, like, why are you doing it? It's not cool. You're just showing your butt. And in certain places, that means you're gay and you want to get some action done back there. So it's like, why do it? Feel me? Like, I personally don't see it. I don't see why you would do something like that. I'm not saying you have to wear a belt, but if you're not going to wear a belt, wear jeans that fit, or at least pull your pants up. Like, you can do something about it.
That suit back on, take that do-rag off, take that gold out your mouth, quit the pitiful stuff, and then maybe police and stop killing you fucks. What the fuck?
Okay, that's stepping a bit far.
It's like we're living in the same building but split into 2 floors. I'm not racist.
True.
But there's 2 sides to every story. I wish that I knew yours.
I like that. I really like that he threw that in there, the 2 sides to every story, because there really is. Right? And that's what a lot of people don't get. Well, actually, realistically, right, if you're going person to person, yes, there's 2. But there's actually 3 sides to every story. You have my side, your side, and then the truth. Now, people are like, nah, it's just 2. Because one side and your side. But, realistically, even though we're talking about the same thing, or we're in the same scenario explaining things, our truths, like, if me and somebody was in a situation, right, like, we're both there, stuff happens, people ask us to explain, we're going to explain it. We may explain it pretty much the same, but some things may still be a little bit different. And that's because our truths are different. The way we saw something, and then the way it came into our head, the way it made itself like stuck in our head, those may be different. The way our brains operate in said scenario may have changed our perspective on certain things. So it's really three sides. There's really three, not two. But in really in actuality, yes, it is. It's like, you feel me? So I'm glad he threw that in there because it really is.
I wish that I knew yours. I'm not racist. I swear. With all disrespect, I don't really like you white motherfuckers. That's just where I'm at. Screaming all lives matter is a protest to my protest. What kind of shit is that? And that's one war you'll never win. The power in the word nigga is a different sin. We shouldn't say it, but we do, and that's just what it is. But that don't mean that you can say it just cause you got nigga friends. Nigga. That word was originated for you to keep us under. That when we use it, we know that's just how we greet each other. And when you use it, we know there's a double meaning under. And even if I wasn't picking cotton physically, that don't mean I'm not infected by the history. My grandmama was a slave, that shit gets to me, and you ain't got no motherfucking sympathy, you pussy nigga. I'm sorry, you can never feel my life. Tryna have faith, but I never felt alright. It's hard to elevate when this country's ran by whites, judging me by my skin color and my blackness. Tryna find a job, but ain't nobody call me back yet. Now I gotta sell drugs and put food in my cabinet. You crackers ain't slick, this is all a part of your tactics. Don't talk about no motherfucking taxes when I ain't making no dough. You think you know everything, but you don't. You wanna copy our slang and everything that we know. Try to steal black culture and make it your own. Whoa. Fuck, I'm exhausted. I can't even drive without the cops trying to start shit. I'm tired of this systematic racism bullshit. All you do is false shit. This the shit that I'm false with. And you don't know shit about my people. That's what bothers you. You don't know about no fried chicken or no barbecue. You don't know about the two-step or no loose change. You don't know about no 2 chains or no Kool-Aid. You don't know. And even though Barack was half as black, you hated President Obama. I know that's a fact. You couldn't wait to get him out and put a cracker back. And then you gave us Donald Trump, and that was payback for that. I'm not racist. I never lied, but I know there's a disconnect between your culture and mine. Yeah, I praised Tupac like he was a fucking god. He was fighting for his life way before he fucking died. Nigga, die, nigga. And all you care about is money and power and being ugly, and that's the cracker within you. Hatred all in your brain that slowly start to convince you. Then you teach it to your children until the cycle continue. Blame it.
That was a whole, I couldn't even pause it because everything that was being said was like, you really can't. You feel me? Like, this, honestly, this song is a really good kind of like breakdown of everything, right? Because it's all true. Like, it's all true. You feel me? And that is the fact. Like, and I'm not saying that we should 100% understand. Like, nobody's gonna ever 100% understand, because you grow up differently. You feel me? Like, you're just gonna grow up differently. But between the own, like, but even just in race perspective, between just in races, yeah, you're growing up differently. So you're not really gonna fully understand. But that also includes just by person to person. You never fully understand the person next to you because y'all didn't grow up the same. Even like it's even like with people in your own home, like your siblings, y'all may have grew up in the same house, but you didn't grow up the same, right? So, hey, also, with what he said, I seen something, and we're gonna fact check it. All right, hold on. Can trauma be passed on through genes? They found evidence trauma can be passed on between generations. I have no clue how to say that. Which means trauma experienced by an ancestor might affect the way genes are expressed. Extension's work shows that parental stress can impact the following factors in children. Risk for obesity. Okay, see? So, what he's saying is true. And I've seen it before. I just need to double fact check it again. And like that said, like, there's research that states that trauma can be passed down, right? So it's understandable, right? It's understandable why a lot of people still feel so heavily in some way about, the slavery and everything like that, right? It makes sense, and you will be, right? And I understand it's passed down, but still, I honestly, personally, it's just my take on it. I still believe, as much as it probably can be passed down, will be continue to be passed down. When are you gonna not okay? Don't take it out of the equation. I'm not saying it should never be talked about, because it definitely should. Because should you forget about the past, it will become your future. That's deep, but if should the past be forgotten about, it will again become the future, right? So it will happen again should you forget about it. So it shouldn't be forgotten about, right? It should still always be taught. It should be taught a lot more than just outside of 1 month, but at least it is 1 month. At least it's 1 month that you is fully talked about. Well, it should be talked about year round, right? Like the Holocaust talked about year round. Slavery should be talked about year round. Now there is still a point where you should no longer use that in an argument, and you should be able to pull on something else outside of that factor. It's still a bad factor, but you should be able to pull outside of that. You feel me? Like, it's still a terrible thing, right? Now, I'm pretty sure I've seen somewhere that after it all ended, I'm pretty sure the U.S. did. I think they apologized for it or whatever like that. I mean, it's not nothing. They also said reparations, 40 acres of meal. Never got that, but still, right? So it's like, it's just, it's weird. It's a weird, touchy subject. I am watching hold on, YouTube. This is for my stream, so if you tune into the stream, you'll really be able to see it live. But I'm watching Joyner Lucas's "I'm Not a Racist" because it was recommended by somebody, so that's what we're reacting to. We're talking about some really deep stuff, and then we're gonna switch it on to another video because I'm just waiting for
On Puerto Rico, blame it on OJ, blame it on everybody except for your own race, blame it on black niggas and blame it on black citizens, aim at the black businesses. I ain't saying I'm innocent, but
yeah, it's good so far.
I might be
I like
day
it.
Now, treating everybody how you
It's
want
an
in
old
any
video
way how. I swear North Korea about to bomb us any day now, and now I'm ducking every time I hear a fucking plane now. Shit. You know I make a lot of sense, but you just can't admit it. When Eminem went against Trump, that was the illest. Cause even though he's white, he let us know he's standing with us. I'm not racist, but I cry a lot.
True.
You don't know what it's like to be in a frying pot. You don't know what it's like to mind your business and get stopped by the cops. And I know if you about to die or not. You worry about your life, so you take mine. I love you, but I fucking hate you at the same time. I wish we could trade shoes, or we could change lives, so we can understand each other more, but that'll take time. I'm not racist.
It will take time.
It's like we living in the same building, but split into both sides. I'm not racist. But there's two sides to every story, and now you know mine.
I think of that.
Scars with a bandage. I'm hoping maybe we can come to an understanding. Agree to disagree, we can have an understanding. I'm not racist.
See, I like that. That whole video was good. Now it's like 6 years old, but it is something I feel like everybody should watch because it really gives an insight to stuff. You feel me? And nah, in the video the white guy isn't actually racist. The whole thing was made by, it's his song. He just used a white guy and a black guy to talk the back and forth as a depiction on what's going on. But yeah. So that's that YouTube video. YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and drop what you want to see next. You feel me? But shoot, that's about it. Oh, what did I just do? Anyway, peace YouTube. Peace.